I've been a fan of a lot of your work, and all these characters are sort of different. What's been the Lisa?
Lisa, thank you. That's so sweet, Lisa. Thank you.
What's been the biggest challenge of bringing Ryan to life?
He's so unpredictable. He's a guy who has a life experience that's so different than my own. A different upbringing, different pursuits in life, different passions. Great. That just means it's a great role, right? But then, but in particular, Ryan is one moment he could seem utterly cruel, and dubious and mischievous, and the next minute you see his loyalty and his sincerity and his sort of paternal care for like Keith. So I think it's reconciling all those contradictions, and then you have to make it personal. You have to live in it enough and absorb it enough so that when you're navigating these very diverse and divergent aspects of the character, that you have a way of personalizing them, so that so getting inside of his head and his motivation is the trickiest part.
Congratulations on this show. I'm not an MMA fan, and I became addicted the first season, but I've loved you on other roles that you've done, especially like Parenthood, and this is completely different, a much more intense character. What do you do to get in that mindset for him?
Jay Kulina is a wild, effervescent, volatile young man, and there's a lot of ways in which you build a character, spiritually, physically. This is, when you get to work in an MMA world, you get to build that sort of movement and body, and movement's very important for all acting and all characters, but particularly for one of these guys. It puts you into the shoes of what it is to be in that cage. And then you dive into what it is to be an addict, and what addiction really means, and how you transfer one need or desire for something else. And he's a rich guy, and it's been quite an experience to play him.
Or what was it about this character that maybe made you want to say yes?
Well, wow. I mean, this is something that I love to do. It's been a hobby of mine for a long time. I've been doing MMA. I've been doing Muay Thai and boxing for maybe 5 years now. So when I saw the script and I saw the show, I binge watched the whole first season, and those are the type of shows that I wanted to be on. It was gritty and it was raw. The characters were so interesting, and I mean, just the fight scenes alone, I was like, I've been working at a gym and doing these kind of fighting for years now, and I was like, how did they get it to look so real? So I mean, I've been on board since day one that they called me.
He has so many quirks and things about him, his tattoos, obviously his hair. Do you get to add into any of that?
This has been one of the great opportunities for a number of reasons, but I think one of the most satisfying has been working with DirecTV and with Endemol and Byron, who's our showrunner, because these guys are so confident in their own work that they allow everybody else to do their own job. And there is a creative leeway that I have never really experienced before, particularly with us as actors. These characters are ours to defend and to fight for and to build and love and treat well. Yeah, thank you so much. I really appreciate you.
Nick's character is going to continue to explore his identity and who he is.
If you all did have alter egos, though, what do you think your alter ego would be like?
I would be a rapper. I'd probably have gold teeth, spitting out cool rhymes and